Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? Um, Today I'm gonna be doing a power level 132 Ride the Lightning mission solo. Um, it is currently August 10th. The mission's reset 2 hour like a little over 2 hours ago. We got some new alerts. And I felt like in the mood to record some content, and I just wanted to record like a higher level power level mission and get some content out of it. But I saw there was and I did a Ride the Lightning 4 player mission solo by myself not long ago. I think I uploaded a video last week about it. But it was only 120. It was in a 124 zone, and I still think it was good. I still think it was pretty informational. But I wanted to do like a higher level mission, like a 132 or like a 140. And luckily there's Ride Lightning missions in both of the power zones, in both 140 and 132. But the rewards for this one are a bit more nice for me because I already have plenty of storm shards. The epic perk up is nice, yes, but I really just want to do the lightning in the bottle as well. So and also it's like a bit more graduated, I guess. I started here and then I can go up here and then maybe later on I can do this. But yeah, that's enough yapping. But yeah, we're gonna try and do this one solo. This is the build that I'm gonna be running going into this mission. In the commander slot we have Base Kyle. Base Kyle is just like probably the best constructor commander in the game for missions like this, where you just like for like really hard level missions, you just want to make sure that those walls are as thick as possible. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be spawning on the map, such as lots of lobbers, flingers, smashers especially can just walk through your tunnels, not die and charge through your walls and do a lot of damage. So yeah, we're just have base Cal here for make sure that we have the most maximum defense possible against the husks, and then we have the Ice King here in the support slot. Basically, any husks that stand on structures affected by base are snared by 15%. This just means that they move slower as they walk along the floor. Solid commander and a pretty good support perk, I would say. Um, it's also really good for tunneling as well. And then we have power base Nox here with power modulation. Structures affected by base heal for 4% of the max health every 10 seconds. Really good, just some nice sustain. The walls are already gaining a lot of HP because of Kyle, and then Nox just heals a lot of HP over time. Very nice, especially when it's like a bunch of like the little husks or the regular husks, and they just start hitting the defense. The power base is really good at healing all that stuff off. Then we have Mega Base Kyle here as well. It's straightforward, just more base connectivity, which is great because that means our base is going to cover more area, and obviously we want that. We want our stuff to be as sturdy as possible. And then we have Warding Kyle here. It's just healing over time and energy over time while we're standing on floors affected by base. And I've grown to like Warding Kyle a lot ever since he got buffed. Really good support perk. It's like a nice like constant stream of healing and energy whenever you're standing on his floors. It's really good. It's actually really good, especially when I'm moving around a lot around the defense and I'm getting hit by a blaster, some zappers, etc. Or the beehive lobbers. Yeah, it's really good healing. I like him a lot. And then here we have Machinist Harper. Honestly, yeah, she just increases trap durability. I only have Machinist Harper when I do solo missions because I just don't have enough trap durability. So a survivor squads to actually like not run Machinist Harper. I've done it before and I've experimented in the past, and some of my traps actually do break, let's say like a gas trap is getting activated a lot in like a certain hotspot, or like a freeze trap is also getting like activated a lot in a certain hotspot, or a tire trap. Sometimes they actually do break throughout the mission. And with Machinist Harper, they don't really break until like the very last wave. So yeah, that's why I run her. If you have enough survivor squads, I would just say like run this guy, Hotfix or Hazard right here with Hotfix. Just extra repair speed. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Just having that extra repair speed is always nice to have. If you're not really focused on using tunnels, then you can actually get rid of Ice King, because Ice King is really only good if you have like tunnels set up, because you want the husks to take longer in those tunnels. But if you don't really have any tunnels set up, you can actually just do something like this and just play more like turtley in your base. But I run Ice King because I do like playing with tunnels and I value them a lot. It's like how I just prefer to trap, etc. And all that stuff instead of just like yeah. It's just how I like to play the game. So yeah. Without further ado, I'm gonna pause the recording, go into the mission, and I will get back once I load up. All right. I made it to the place. I cleared out the place a little bit. So when you get to the van, it's gonna tell you the spawns as to where they're gonna, the husk's gonna spawn. So they're gonna be spawning from over here, towards like the north and west side, and over here towards the south side. And in Ride the Lightning, the way how Ride the Lightning works, I mean, you probably know how it works, but like, there's one stage and then there's another stage, and it's a 3-minute defense and then a 4-minute defense. So for the first stage, the spawns for both stages, the spawns are set. They're not going to rotate. So I can build whatever I want in this side and on this side over here, and it should all of the husks are going to come to, so like if I make like a nice little funnel here, then all the husks are going to come through that funnel if I make it good enough. Luckily, this is like the flattest land that I can find, or that I could ever be blessed with, so it's going to be really easy to funnel the husk in to the objective. So yeah, that's pretty cool. In order to funnel though, I do need to get rid of this ramp here because some of them might actually like walk up. Like if I do set up a funnel here, right? I think some of them might walk up the slope, but there's an encam in here. So I'm gonna pause real quick so I can get rid of it and then start building. All right, I took care of it. They actually killed me and I lost my insta respawn, but it's like whatever, I guess. Yeah. So what I want to do here was put some ramps like this and then put a floor on top of them and then edit the floor like this. This is just a way of like, if you ever see like a ramp like this, if you just put like a slope like that's like naturally generated, you put a ramp and a floor edited like this, like that, with the two ones up here x'd out, then the husk won't even bother like trying to hit it, unless it's like the only way to go through. Then yeah, they're gonna try and break through. But okay, I will actually, there's no metal corrosion, and it's a fire mission because we're in a fire season right now, so every 4-player mission is fire. So I'm actually gonna just make the actual like area around the van nice and safe. Put the banner down too, so I can respawn where the banner's at when the actual defense begins. And yeah, we just upgrade like so. And okay, yeah, so let's start with this side actually, since I already worked on here. So to funnel is simply just, I just put like ramps here. It shouldn't break as well. You gotta make sure that, when the husks spawn, they won't break this. It's far away to where it won't get broken by the spawns. Are you spawning down here? Okay, oh, there's the husk one there. Go kill that guy. Yeah, so they're just spawning up here. Just double check to make sure it's like the only way they can come up from. Okay, yeah, so they're all spawning here on this side. So what I can do here, I can make a funnel like through here, like directly through here probably, or even here. I think coming through here might be a bit too greedy. I think coming through here will be a bit more safe. So let me actually do that. Yeah, let me just make the tunnel out of metal. Oh yeah, I like to do like a nice little ring around the objective too. This is just because if I'm fighting on the floor here, I can get some of Warden Kyle's healing even while I'm standing on the floor here. Well, if I'm not on the high ground. So I can actually extend this one more. I think. Yeah, I think I can do something like this, and then something like that, and then yeah, they should all just come through this opening right here. They shouldn't break through this. They should just walk around it. And my favorite tunnel that I like to do is just a simple like a 2x1 or like a 3x1 tunnel like this, where it's just gas and freeze traps. And given that this is a healing depth burst as well, it might be a bit less effective than how I would like it to be. But with the freeze traps and us shooting through the tunnel, it should still be fine, I think. And I'm actually not going to put a wall here. Reason is because when your tunnels are slanted, something that I've observed, when your tunnels are like diagonal, so where the husks want to go, smashers can just completely ignore the wall here and start charging like okay, picture I'm a smasher, right? And I'm walking through a tunnel. Oh, well, I'm a smasher. I'm big and mean, right? And then there's a wall here, right? The smasher wants to smash over there where the wall over there where the van's at, right? Oh, is there some? We have some company. Oh, speaking of smasher, oh my god, never mind. Getting jump scared. But yeah, okay, so the smashers, if there's a wall here, right? Smashers want to break that wall. So they're not gonna walk over here on this tile and then start smashing like this, start charging like this. They're just gonna start charging from this tile, and this wall here is gonna get in the way. It'll stop the smasher charge, yes, especially if it's a reinforced metal wall with the base. But we don't want that happening. We just don't want this wall taking any damage. And for that, I'm actually gonna put a tar pit here. Because if I'm correct, Smasher should be charging towards this direction, and he'll get caught in the tar pit. So yeah, what I did when I was talking, I put some broadsides here. Always put the broadsides facing like another wall that's like over here, because the cannonballs bounce as they're getting shot at, and that's how the broadside actually does damage, when the cannonballs bounce all over the place. And then yeah, the ceiling, like I said, is just gas traps, freeze traps too. The freeze and gas are like a match made in heaven, because the things get frozen, they get frozen in place, and all the gas ticks on them. And then while the husks are frozen too, they take 20% more damage from all sources. So yeah, and then here I put a wall launcher, so as the husks are actually walking into the tunnel, they're just gonna get immediately launched out too. The ones that don't get frozen, they're just gonna get launched out. And I'm actually gonna put a little quarter wall like that. Or I guess it's more like a it's more like an eighth wall, so that they take longer to wrap around here, and they get closer to the wall launcher. And yeah, and then I have the wall darts here. The wall darts are good because it'll hit anything all the way from over here where this tile's at. They have a range of 3 tiles, or an activation of the range of 3 tiles, and they go 3 tiles far. And over here I will put I want to put a wall dynamo actually. You can put a wall dart here too, but I'll put a wall dynamo just because I feel fancy. And actually here I'm gonna put a sound wall. This is mainly so that and I'll put some wooden floor spikes too actually. This is just mainly to slow them down as they actually walk into the tunnel, and then I can actually put another gas trap here too if I'm building like this. And then the things that get hit by the sound wall, this is mainly just for like propane huskies, so that they drop their propane when they actually enter the tunnel and stuff. So yeah, let's upgrade all this to at least tier 2. I like doing at least tier 2 for tunnels. They're not permanent, right? So you don't want to, like, if you want to, you can blow up blow the resources on it. And actually, one thing that I should actually have done was I should have put ramps like this, like ramps like this, as like a second line of defense instead of putting a tar pit. But this also works too, actually. The putting in the ramp here is just like a second line of defense, so that the main defense around the van doesn't get so much stress. But I think it's fine. I'm still gonna have it like this. I also will put a wall here. I think the smasher will hit this wall if I'm being completely honest, but I am willing to risk that, to be honest, because this is a mighty fine tunnel if I'm being honest. So put another corner wall or an eighth wall like that, and yeah, that's the tunnel complete there. So let's go on this side now. Another flat land, so I'm just gonna do what I did before with the brick walls, just try and funnel them. Thankfully this is like directly in my face, so I can actually do a funnel like this, something like that. I kind of want to do the same thing considering this is such perfect terrain, so I'm actually gonna start the tunnel from here. Yeah, because of how perfect this terrain is, I gotta make sure. Oh, okay, so there's an opening here. I'm gonna block this off, and this should prevent any of the husks from going through here. It should only make them go to this one area right here. Sometimes the husks like to be cheeky, you know? So we're just gonna make the defense out of metal, like how I said. And we're gonna do the exact same trap tunnel. Broadsides on each side, gas traps on tops, freeze traps on the bottom. And I will include some sound walls here. There'll be a sound wall here, there'll be a wooden floor spike here, a gas trap up here. And for some cheeky extra damage, I am going to put a wall dart here. So any husk that spawn like right there will probably get hit by the wall darts there. And yeah, that should be the first phase. Tunneling built. I'm getting some company that I didn't ask for. Just take care of these guys. And yeah, without further ado, the stone I like to make tier 3 because it is a bit weaker than metal. But yeah, without further ado, oh, and of course the tar pit. Actually here I can actually do this, and then put the tar pit here. Nice. And if you have a, I actually do recommend putting like another ceiling trap above the tar pit here. But if you have like a ceiling zapper, a schematic like parked up and stuff, then you'd probably put it here because this is really only meant for smashers. Some things will get through just because it is a 4-player mission, right? And the spawn rates of 4-player missions are a lot higher than you know, regular ones. So yeah, without further ado, I am gonna start the mission and showcase the defense. And I have my Xenon bow just because it's my most reliable weapon, and I have my discharger for any smashers. So what you want to hear for really is you want to take care of lobbers as soon as you see them because they are really annoying. And if you hear any smashers, you want to take care of them too as fast as possible. But you see here a nice tunnel that I'm just shooting down. Oh yeah, and there is a smasher here. I wonder how these guys got there. Interesting. Okay, I did hear a smasher, yeah, so I'm gonna take care of this guy. And yeah, some of the huskies are getting through the tunnel. That's expected though. I knew that was gonna happen just because of the density of the husks. Oh, okay, and here a smasher that got frozen. That's actually really good. When a smasher's impact barrier gets frozen, or it gets broken, he actually gets frozen. He's taking way too much damage though. I wonder what's going on here. I wonder how they're getting through. Okay, so are they just cheating? They're actually just cheating. Interesting. Okay, this is going really badly, but I think I did perfect tunneling or trap tunneling, and they're just getting through somehow. I don't know how they're teleporting like that. That's fine. They're despawning now. All the smashers seem to be spawning on this tunnel, on this side though. So that's something. Yeah, just taking care of all these husks that spawn. This wall is getting pretty beat up, but luckily it is based up. Yeah, I don't understand how they're getting through there. They're actually just like cheating or something, like, I don't know. But yeah, the wall did get destroyed because of all the smashers coming through that one area. We're still doing fine though. It is healing depth burst, that's why these guys are taking like no damage. Because healing depth burst is a very fun modifier. We got our first smasher here, that's good. Just discharge it away. Oh, I completely whipped it. Oh, never mind. Another smasher here. Just completely ignored the tar pit, that's sad. I'll put one here actually. The wall is getting kind of low. Some nice insurance there. Another smasher. Okay, so I guess there was a spawn point up there, and they spawned up there and I didn't see it, or I wasn't paying attention to it. Wait, there's only 10 seconds left of the defense here, so it shouldn't be that bad. Okay, yeah, so there actually was a spawn up here that I just didn't see, so that's kind of annoying. But hey, that's on me, I guess, you know? It's not really the game's fault. But yeah, I mean, most of the stuff was getting killed. Like I said, this is healing death first, right? So it was really annoying it's really annoying to deal with that modifier in this situation, but yeah, so okay, so this is the second stage, right? And this spawn here is pretty much the exact same. Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same. But we got some new spawns. So there's a spawn over here on this west side, and then the spawn over here on the south is now more southeast. Okay, so they can come up here and stuff. I'll harvest a shadow shard. I mean, I don't need it, but yeah. So what I want to do here, I'm gonna do the trick here to funnel them. Do like this, because I don't want them coming up through this area. I want them coming through over here where my tunnel was originally. Oh, I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this got blown up, but that's something. But oh, because when I guess that happened, I don't know. But yeah, so they're gonna be spawning on the southeast. And here, I guess it's like totally fine actually, the way how this tunnel's set up. I am gonna leave this part open because I do want them coming down this way. So on this wall here, I'm gonna put some wall darts for some damage, and over here I will put some broadsides and another gas trap up here, and then freeze trap. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention too was directionality of traps. If you're facing the direction that you put your freeze trap, the husks are gonna stagger backwards when they thaw out. So I face this way, right? So when the husks thaw out of the freeze trap, if they're not already dead, like like the huskies, they're gonna go stagger backwards, which is really helpful. So yeah, I'm just gonna upgrade this stuff a little bit, and then put another broadside here. And yeah, that's honestly this tunnel done. I mean, I really don't see how else to enhance it. I think it's pretty good so far. I guess I'll put another sound wall here, just in case, and some floor spikes. Make sure this is also tier 3'd as well, just in case. If it'll let me upgrade it. Okay, there we go. And then, yeah, I'm gonna put some ramps here, actually. And yeah, we have this nice little, once again, nice little flat area to work with, so pretty simple defense. I'm gonna make sure that nothing's spawning up here. Okay, no, yeah, okay, there's no twisters up here, so they're all gonna come through here. So I'm gonna make them come through this area where I'm looking at. So I'm gonna funnel this off and do as such. This, the same tunnel that I've been doing the whole video. I will just do it like this. I need some more broadsides though, I saw I was getting low on them. A couple for the video, and then honestly I'm just gonna freeze, and then over here at the end, a tar pit. Nice. And then yeah, up your ceilings, and then gas, that's the random trap that I got. Gas. And broadside. And then we just upgrade the whole tunnel, make sure it's nice and sturdy. Upgrade the ramps here too while I'm at it. And upgrade the ceiling as well. And yeah, that should be the defense. I'm down to start it again. Oh yeah, no, throughout the entire time my recycling perk was giving me some metal back, so that's nice. I am gonna move the base actually to like over here, because I actually do want my base to cover up a lot of ground. It's like somewhere like here would be nice. This should get everything that I wanted to. Yeah, it's getting some of the tunnel. Yeah, it's getting it's getting some of the tunnel here. I don't think it's catching anything over here, unfortunately. Let me. Okay, some of it's reinforced, at least some of it. And then over here, some of it's reinforced too. Okay, so. Okay, I don't know why this guy has to show up and just like rain on my parade. Hey, you do you, girl. Yeah, we just got some takers, I guess. Well, like, literal takers and then, like, you know, figurative takers here. And yeah, I'm just gonna start the mission now. Everything should be nice. So here for the spawns. Any flingers? That flinger, yep, I knew it was coming. So flingers. The Xenon bow honestly isn't the best thing to kill flingers with. You probably want to use the pot shot or the Storm King's Wrath. Pot shot is just it's what I have right now, so it's what I have on me right now, so I'll use them. Yeah, you see all the numbers there. It's pretty nice. And when the mini boss comes, I am gonna save the slow field for the mini boss. Taker, just pot shot that, just insta dead. Another taker, pot shot, nice. Your flingers, I think over here. Yep, pot shot that. And then let me actually step in here so I can see how the tunnel's working. Yeah, it's working pretty good. Nice. Flinger, pot shot that. Nice. Some of the husks got flung, I guess, when I was talking. That's okay. There's a taker after me. I'm gonna pot shot that thing. So, okay, the mini boss spawned. Well, I guess luckily the pot shot is one of the best mini boss killers in the game, so I'm gonna slow field this area. Oh, I'll pot shot this taker. Oh, I didn't crit, unfortunately. But yeah, just pot shot this. This thing's really tanky, oh my god. I'm using a physical pot shot instead of an energy one, so... And this is a nature mini boss, so it might take a while. I actually have to craft rockets, I'm pretty sure. Just do that. But the tunnel seems to be doing good. I'm getting kind of lucky with the spawns. I'm not really getting that much smashers right now, or flingers. So that is something. I'm trying to lure him to the tunnel here so he takes more damage. On the stuff. Just dancing around the tunnel, making sure this thing takes as much damage as possible. Oh my god, it hit me. That thing did so much. Oh, oh yeah, it's Berserker, no wonder. Oh, it despawned. Well, I just wasted all those rockets for no reason, unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the mini-bosses, the Husk and the Husky mini-bosses are actually kind of annoying to deal with, because the Discharger doesn't just obliterate them. And, like, if it was a Smasher mini-boss, I think it would have been obliterated by the Discharger. But, alas. Okay, so while I was talking that entire time, there was a Flinger that's just continuing to, fling, Husks, so I'm just gonna take care of that guy. Yeah, well that's my mistake, honestly. I shouldn't be focusing on the Flinger, or on the mini-boss that much, I should just be stalling it. But hey, you live and you learn. And, I mean, it was just throwing regular Husks, so it was not like it was doing much of an issue. But, I'm gonna put the banner down now. The banner should give all the walls enough, HP to sustain the mission. I'm gonna go back to my Baron. Mission's about to be over. And, yeah, the base worked really well. The tunnels worked nice. Even in healing, like, if this wasn't healing Death Burst, this would work a million times more. There's a Flinger throwing stuff there, but it's about to be over anyways, and not like it matters. To collect my medal for my perk, and yeah, I mean, that was. As you can see, some of the traps actually, most of my traps are actually broke because it was used in a wave before. But yeah, I mean that was the mission. That was a 132 4-player mission done solo easily. Oh, look at that combat score! Oh my god. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the mission or the video. And if you learned a couple things, and if you like the content, then like, subscribe, because I'm gonna keep making more of this type of stuff. And so, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, etc. Like I already said, and bye bye.